As the song goes, where'd all the time go? That's a question I've been asking myself for the past weeks as I turned 23 in February. I still have a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that I'm a full-blown adult now. I don't know if it's because I have been living away from home for so long in these places that end up feeling like home while at the same time never really being home. But for the past months, I have had a really hard time feeling grounded and knowing where my life is going. At 17, this wouldn't worry me so much, but at 23, you somehow feel like you no longer have the right to make mistakes, as every little decision you make today will most likely affect your future self. Thinking of this makes it a bit hard to enjoy the present moment. Also, I'm not gonna lie, feeling lost made me feel so lonely, but I kept reminding myself how blessed I am to be alive and to get a chance every day to discover myself, the things that I like, and how I want to spend my time and find ways to be happy on my own or with people. In a nutshell, taking everything day by day. Basically, this video is a step-by-step documentation of my thoughts and of the way I perceive life at 23. Guys, my friend bought me a pizza for my birthday. That's so sweet. And it's so good. Today is my birthday. I was supposed to go to the restaurant with 4 people. We were supposed to be 5, but then 2 of them couldn't make it. So I decided to cancel. So I told the 2 other people that we are not going. And I spent the morning in my bed crying. I was reflecting on my life, I guess, and everything is just, but I don't want to spread negativity, okay? I just want to say that now I'm getting ready because we are going to the restaurant. Because after crying, I wiped my tears and I was like, girl, you're gonna regret it if you don't go to a nice restaurant on your birthday. Yeah, sure, I have school work and stuff, but school will always be there. But today is the only day I'm gonna be 23. My mom always told me that you don't ask an adult for their age because for some reason it's rude. And here I am telling you guys my real age. Major est vacciné en fait. But yeah, basically we're going out because why not? We are going out. I don't care. Even if I don't want to go, I will literally drag myself out because I know what regret feels like and I don't want to have regret like ever. We are going to this nice place called Cabinet that I found on TikTok. I'm going with my little sister and Malia. We're gonna have a great time and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna cram for my exams. Yay! Being an adult is so fun. I'm so happy that now I am 23 and I just know that what he has in store for me is gonna be amazing. I feel it in my heart, you know. I wanna be full of hope and gratitude and happiness and positive thoughts and faith to go through like all my battles. Like I predicted, going out with my girls was absolutely amazing. We had such a great time and honestly, let me just tell you guys, Cabinet is probably my favorite restaurant yet in Montreal. The place is so cute, the vibe is so romantic. I absolutely recommend it. But yeah, this night was amazing. Guys, I bought a new book, Le Portrait de Dorian Gray. I think it talks about self-perception and the fear of growing old, which I relate to so much. I mean, I'm not sure that's what it's about. I just saw it on the internet. So when I went to the school bookstore to pick up some things and I saw it, I was like, I'm buying it. This is gonna be my March read. I'm so excited. Now in the metro, I can read a book instead of being on my phone or listening to music, which is amazing. I slicked down my hair. I'm trying something new this year called playing with my natural hair a lot. It's not easy to slick down 4C hair, but I'm proud of myself. Don't look at the back. My head is like this, but it's fine, okay? At the front, I look like a snack. So that's all it's about. I'm running late. I have to go to class now, so I went dancing on Saturday with Maya and Jonathan, and we had the time of our lives. They played this song, this very popular TikTok song. I've been listening to it for 3 days straight now, and it's in like Spanish. And I know you don't speak Spanish, but don't worry, I speak Spanish, so I'm gonna translate for you, don't worry. So he says, ella hace todo por seducirme. She does everything to seduce me. Elle fait tout pour me séduire. Haciendo lo que ella me pide. So I do everything that she asks me to do. Je fais tout ce qu'elle me demande. Like, after French songs, Spanish songs are the best in terms of like romantic songs, because I feel like Spanish singers, they just know how to, I don't know, convey the love message. Porque fue la que siempre quise. Excuse my accent, by the way. I very much don't speak Spanish, okay? I just know some words here and there, so please excuse me. But here he's saying like, because that's what I've always wanted, parce que c'est ce que j'ai toujours voulu, en fait. J'ai toujours voulu faire tout ce qu'elle me demande. And he says, si estoy con ella no es un crimen. If I'm with her, it's not a crime. Si je suis avec elle, c'est pas un crime. The song is beautiful, okay? Today is a very beautiful day, so I want to go outside. Every time I go outside, it feels like my money disappears. Like, I don't know, I just spend money every time I go outside. So I haven't been outside in like 3 days. The sun is out, it's very beautiful, so I want to go outside, sit on the bench and finish my book, and then I'll come back home and study because I have some assignments that I have to finish. But yeah, I'm gonna go outside, soak in the sun as much as possible because it has been so cold all week. Good evening. I'm finally done with Dorian Gray. Oh my goodness. So it's the story of this young man. Just imagine the most beautiful man you have ever seen in your life. Dorian Gray is as beautiful as the most beautiful man you can imagine. And he's young, he's full of life, and he has this friend who makes a portrait of him. And at his friend's house, he meets Henry. So the whole story begins with Henry and his friendship with Dorian. Henry looked at Dorian and he was like, oh my goodness, you are so pretty, like, you are the most beautiful man I have ever seen, and it's such a shame that you're gonna grow old one day and you're gonna be irrelevant. Your beauty is gonna pass. It's such a shame because you are so pretty. You have the world at your feet. This guy gets everything he wants just because he is pretty. Like, everybody wants to be his friend when they don't want to be him, actually. Henry starts telling him how he needs to do everything under the sun, make the most out of his youth, you know. La course effrénée contre le temps, like the French people say. Do everything under the sun. Don't hold back on anything. Don't limit yourself. Don't live for other people. Live for yourself. Do everything you can. And it spoke to me in such a way, because when I started reading the book, I was feeling really bad at the moment. So when I read those lines, I was like, whoa, this book is so powerful. And it put me in such a reflective mood, and I thought that the book was all about that, you know, how to make the most out of your youth. But turns out all those words Henry was telling Dorian put the guy in a panic mood. He was like, oh my goodness, I want to remain young forever. I don't want to be old. I don't want to be irrelevant. I want to keep my beauty. And he made this silly wish that he wouldn't grow old, but his portrait would grow old. And that's what happened. Basically, years passed by and Dorian remained young, but his portrait was becoming this ugly person because he was bearing the weight of all the wrong choices that Dorian was making in his life. The book is basically about choosing looks over your soul, because he literally sold his soul for beauty. One thing about this book is I literally hated Henry. The things he was saying about women, about the world, he seems like he lacked compassion and he just didn't care about anyone. He just had very harsh ideas, and I've known a lot of people like that in real life, and I literally despise people like that. So I literally despise him. But there was a part in the book where he was talking about nostalgia. Henry was saying, quelle terrible mémoire que celle des femmes, quelle chose épouvantable et quelle stagnation complète de l'intelligence cela révèle. On devrait s'imprégner de la couleur de la vie, mais jamais s'en rappeler les détails. Basically, he's saying that women, we tend to hold on to the past too much, to have nostalgia, to think of things that have happened, and that's such a waste, and that's such a bad way to live life. We should just like enjoy the present moment and forget about it. Move on to the next thing again and again. And honestly, some people might disagree, but I feel like that will make life easier. Most times we hurt ourselves by thinking of the past, and I'm literally the most nostalgic person ever. Like, I spend a lot of time during the day thinking of things that have happened in the past, relationships that I have had in the past and why they ended, what role I played in the fact that I'm no longer friends with those people anymore, or I don't have those people in my life anymore. It makes me really sad. Nostalgia makes the past to look like this beautiful, perfect thing, even though it wasn't perfect at all, because I know that at the time I wasn't like happy having certain people in my life or like being in certain environments, and I feel like our brain just filters the bad things to make the past look better than it actually was. I feel like if I would live life like Henry was saying, live in the present moment and never remember the past, I'll be much happier. That's what I've been trying to do for the past months since I moved here. Cherish the memories while trading them for even more amazing experiences. So filling my days with even the smallest pockets of joy, like calling a friend or calling my family, just sitting outside with a book and people watching. I think the secret to like living a happy and fulfilling life is really like being connected to the present moment. How I love my lemon tea in the morning, guys. I no longer go to class with my phone. I no longer get out of the house with my phone, because j'ai remarqué que when I get out of the house with my phone, I tend to be on it like the whole day. I'm not really present in class. When I'm on the metro, like I want to be present and like get things done, so I no longer take my phone with me. So today I'm gonna grind basically at the library, just drinking my lemon tea. I love it so much. I don't know why, it tastes so good to me. It's like lemon with chia seeds. I'm gonna drink that and then I'm gonna go to class. I have been creating content on YouTube for years now, and I genuinely think being a content creator is a good thing. There are so many opportunities out there, but I can't help but acknowledge how dangerous social media can be. I feel like social media has led me to have some sort of social anxiety. The more I spend time on my phone throughout the day, the less I know how to connect with people in real life. They are called social media, but they actually make us less and less social. I really think I'm very much addicted to my phone. But human beings are social creatures. You cannot, like, no man is an island. You cannot do life alone. So I really don't want to lose touch with the outside world. I don't want to lose that skill of connecting with people. If I had to choose between that and, I don't know, being successful on the internet, I think I'd rather just give it all up and regain that freedom, to be able to connect with people in real life. These are just my 2 cents on the whole social media thing. I really love it. I really love creating content. I'm not gonna stop doing it, but I really want to find balance between being present online but also being present in real life, hanging out with people, talking to people, getting outside and touching some grass.
Maybe we're okay if we don't look too close into the mirror. Just do as they say, let it all go, flow down the river.
As I turn 23, I'm becoming more aware of how much everything in life comes down to a choice. Choice to be sad or happy, choice to work hard and diligently or not, and the choice of seeing the bright side of things or being negative. As I turn 23, I choose to feel content with myself and be okay with not knowing where my life is going just yet, as I'm 100% sure that my creator will keep holding my hand through it all. I choose to love and feel proud of myself for everything I have accomplished so far.